Not sure who needs to hear this, but any great value sugar that you've bought within the last week, I'm assuming, has...
Scientists have found a hidden prehistoric world beneath Antarctica.
Yep, we need to count our days as the US has now found an angry, violent creature the size of our entire continent emerging from our waters.
She's telling him like his name ain't real. I'm not You're under arrest making I never said a threat. I never said anything.
Grand Rising family, welcome back to another episode of Little Boss Energy, where we uplift, motivate, and inspire each other. Let's get your shit together. If you haven't already, please like, comment, and subscribe. And if you know somebody who you think might enjoy watching this, share with them. These videos are for entertainment purposes. I'm not responsible for what you do or don't believe. I'm simply bringing awareness to what is going on in the world. So I do have a filter on. I'm playing around with my phone trying to figure out how to blur my background, and I have not figured that out yet, but I did see this filter and I think it goes pretty with my outfit, so I wanted to wear it, so I'm wearing it. I don't care. It is time to do an affirmation. False affirmations say, the door for success opens for me before I even ask. I like that. The second affirmation says, I have the power to choose and the strength to grow. Yes, you do. So grow and choose. Choose wisely though, because you could be choosing the wrong thing. Our quote of the day says, elevating requires you to grow to be eligible for the new thing. You are being held back by all the old things, old thought patterns, and old habits. Yes, I am. I am being held back by those things, and I know that I am, and I'm working on those things currently. I'm in therapy. I have been in therapy now for 2 years, and I've healed a lot of things, but there's still a lot that needs to be done. When I tell you I've done years and years and years and years of damage to my mental, I mean that. All you can do is acknowledge it, work through it, heal it, and move forward. So I'm excited for what the future holds for me because I know where I am now on my journey, and it's only up from here. I'm so excited. Ain't nothing to do but to do it. Let's get straight into it.
How do we fix this country? How do we come back together?
I'll tell you something that's going to get me in trouble, but I couldn't care less. I couldn't care less. I couldn't care less. I couldn't care less.
You know, when he said that, I'm not a Trump supporter, but he really couldn't care less. But I'm just saying, entertainment purposes, he does care. Let's keep going.
I'm not You're under arrest making I never said a threat. I never said anything. I never said anything.
Girl, Ice is being on him.
You got it, man. Hey.
I want you to let me go. I love you, let me go.
She wasn't even doing anything. It's only getting worse, people.
Check this out, man. Y'all gotta be careful now. They got this new scam going around where they got this sticker that they stick on the fuel pump that reads your card info. Y'all gotta be careful out there. Stay vigilant.
That's wild.
Why I stopped listening to Christian music? Well, I was a hardcore Christian just a few years ago, and I was so devoted, so I would only listen to Christian music, only watch TV shows that had a Christian theme. I have a business. I would only play Christian music in my business until I had a spiritual awakening. And during that time, I was learning about the laws of the universe and actually comparing them to Scripture, which they turned out to be the same thing that Scripture was actually Yeshua was telling us. And I was learning about Dr. Joe Dispenza and neuroscience and how people were healing themselves and then I went through Bob Proctor's program. I got certified as a manifestation coach, and I learned about the subconscious mind and how words program your subconscious mind that control your life. Like 95% of your life is controlled by the thoughts, your beliefs. And you're programmed with basically as a child 0 to 7 is when you are the most programmable. So anyways, when I started learning this and then I started really paying attention to the words of Christian music, I was like, absolutely not. Because it's all about how unworthy you are, how filthy you are, how unworthy of God's love you are, how you don't deserve his love, etc., etc. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is teaching you to be unworthy, because whatever you believe, that's what you're going to play out in your life. You're going to be disempowered. You're not going to overcome. And it just blew my mind. This is what Christianity does, is it disempowers you and makes you believe that you are worthless without something outside of you. And that's when I stopped listening to Christian music.
If you still think this is a grammar lesson and not a bioacoustic genetic reconstruction, take your thumb and scroll, because this is not grammar. These are psychological control mechanisms issued through sound, power, and power doesn't lie in words as meaning. Power lies in the words because they issue bioacoustic output, especially when those sounds are rooted in comedic structures. Modern language is the grandchild of the sound field that built this universe. Now, let's talk about the genetic instruction carried through the body. The issuance is referred to as was. The phonetic field of WAS is not a word, makeru. It is physiological and psychological instructions, a phonetic mechanism that trains the body how to issue dominion in the now. And that is what was re-engineered. There's no words the way that we use them now. There were bioacoustic lessons issued through authority, moved through breath, hetep and eb, through posture, through nervous system regulation. Now, power was something regulated. Power is something now that you emit, not something you narrate afterwards. The re-engineering of the phonetic field did one thing. It turned an issuing mechanism into a past anchor. Sahu. This is the birth of what we now know as past tense, defecting the main tool for issuance of power in the present moment. Uncle Justin, no. Now, listen to how you're trained to speak. I was strong. I was free. I was confident. Right? Mayor Kavi strong. This is not timing. This is psychological severance from the now. The moment authority is framed as something that existed before and not within your immediate interface, the nervous system disengages. Issuance, breath, shortens, posture softens. May your path open in light, Uncle Justin. The body accepts that power does not belong here in the now. Big problem. And this is where the control becomes visible. Issuing power in the present is no longer permitted. It's no longer permitted for anybody. Dominion is reserved, gate-kept, and assigned. Dua, hetep, and tech. You are not meant to claim authority directly anymore. You're not meant to stand in sovereignty anymore. This is not accidental. Look at how sovereignty is treated now. There are laws surrounding it, entire agencies framing sovereign citizens as one of the largest threats to modern America in the modern system. Because sovereignty bypasses permission. It doesn't wait to be granted. It issues. That's exactly what the structure cannot allow any longer. So instead of banning power outright, they trap you in the past tense. May your portion be full. It does something far cleaner now. It trains the psyche and the body not to issue in the present whatsoever. You're alive to claim dominion. You are here to remember. Now, the second half of the illusion is that power trapped in the past is now And now sovereignty is going to feel unreal. Solom alaka. It feels dangerous now and delusional and reserved for somebody else. And as long as issuance lives behind you, that illusion remains reality. This is past trapping. Now, may your name be established in light, Uncle Johnson Neb. And psychological and physiological power was not taken from you. The system trained you not to be able to use it or emit it. And that is the architecture exposed here. Uncle Johnson Neb. If you want the full manual for untangling your transmissions, for straightening your signal, for connecting back to the engine that put you here, the link is in the bio. Baruch atah. I can't wait to see what you become capable of when you install this in your system. Uncle Uja Sineb. Until next time, it's 6.
What is
She's telling him like his name ain't Willie, but they still get his ID. Look at this shit, y'all. Stop! Y'all stop! Oh my God! Get in the fucking car! Y'all trying to force this man to let y'all take him somewhere. No! Y'all stop it! Y'all stop it!
It's only gonna get worse, people.
This is what the apples look like before. Pretty shiny, pretty glossy, pretty waxy. This one is lemon and baking soda. They say this is the most powerful. They say all you gotta do, rub the wax off. I'm not gonna hold you. It still look waxy to me. This is still just as waxy pretty much. Let me see. No difference really, right? This is just baking soda. Good catch, BB. That was with the left too. Waxy boys. All that baking soda, whatever the fuck, this shit's still waxy, bro. It's been soaking for like at least 30 minutes. This is apple cider vinegar, bro. About to boil some water. I don't think any of these worked. These are the old ones. This is the new one. Does it look? Like, this is just an eye test. I don't know how much wax is actually on here, but on the eye test, it still looks waxy. Let's see what a boiled water does. This is a new apple that hasn't been touched. I'm gonna drop that in there. We're gonna add some boiling water. They said to do it for 15 seconds. Ooh. I just saw it like physically turn a different color. It went from super dark to super dull, and it's probably should have got a bigger bowl. That's about 15. I'm not trying to motherfucking make applesauce in this bit. Ugh. Now I can actually feel, bruh. You feel me? The boil. It's the boil way. That was real life. Fuck that soaking in peroxide shit. If you want to remove the wax, you gotta boil them bitches.
Meta.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
What is happening?
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Haven't been sleeping well? Careful. Something is feeding on your energy while you sleep. Put me under your bed, now. I protect you from all negative energy. Money feels stuck? That's not bad luck. Your energy is blocked. Burn me inside your home. I activate prosperity.
That's a cinnamon stick.
Not everything that comes to your door is human. Some things want to get in. Hang me behind your door. I block what should never enter. I am black pepper. Not everyone around you wants you well. Sprinkle me where envy walks. I break hostile intentions. Follow Primordial Witch for more videos and comment Coven to enter our private witch group.
The ugly child.
That one.
Show me the dumb child.
Dumb child.
Okay, why is she the dumb child?
Ashton!
What?
Up here, Bubba Good. Which child is the pretty child?
All of them.
All of them? Yeah. Which one's the ugly child?
None of them.
None of them? Hey, good job, bud. What about the mean child? Which one of these looks like the mean kid?
None.
None. How would you actually know if they're nice or mean?
I don't know.
You don't know? Wouldn't you?
We haven't told them.
Yeah, you haven't met them, right? You don't know by looking at them. The only difference is the color of their skin, right? Yeah, okay. Now check this out. We got a green M&M.
Yellow M&M.
A yellow M&M. Very good. Now, what's the difference between these M&Ms?
One is green, one is yellow.
Yeah, just the color, right? Okay, go ahead and eat this M&M. Okay, what's in the middle of that M&M?
A peanut and chocolate.
A peanut and chocolate. Very good. Does it taste good?
Yeah.
Yeah. Here, eat this M&M. What's in the middle of this M&M?
A peanut and chocolate.
A peanut and chocolate. Are they any different? No, they taste the same. Just like M&Ms, people all have the same insides, right? Good job, buddy. Yes.
Good job, Papa. But those other kids?
We have record numbers of people leaving out of here in body bags. They don't want the public to see what's really going on the inside.
How can a journalist go into a war zone but can't go into a prison in the United States of America?
For 6 years, incarcerated men in Alabama risked everything, their freedom, their safety, their lives, to show us what was happening inside. They used contraband phones to have secret FaceTime calls and take secret photos.
Hold on a minute. Police in here.
Oh, okay.
Don't talk.
To expose a prison system that was collapsing under neglect, violence, and corruption. Since 2019, more than 1,300 men and counting have died in Alabama state prisons. Deaths have doubled, drug overdoses have increased tenfold, and suicides have more than doubled.
Officials in Alabama have until next week to improve safety throughout the state's troubled prison system.
Alabama spends more on prisons than on public health and mental health combined. Prisons consume nearly a quarter of Alabama's general fund. Governor Kay Ivey's mega prisons cost over $300,000 per bed, more than an average home in Alabama, while parole approvals remain under 10%. When guards beat Stephen Davis to death in 2019.
I know you're grieving, but I want to tell you that your son was murdered. They sweep stuff underneath the rug all the time.
His mother, Sandy, was denied answers. The system tried to bury the truth, but his story and others like his continue to live because they are being told. And these stories are being told because men risked their lives to show what the state tried to hide. So now it's on us to make sure that their courage doesn't disappear into silence. This isn't about politics, it's about human rights. There's a new documentary out called The Alabama Solution, which tells this story. It keeps alive the stories of those who were tortured and even killed by the worst prison system in the country.
We're finished. What are we finished with? Film me. Why?
So go watch it and stand with those men who risked everything to show us the truth.
We have been taking life and death risk to get this information out while we still can.
We really glazed over how insanely bonkers it is that a place like Epstein's Island even existed. But what most people don't know is that it wasn't the first of its kind. Decades earlier, in the middle of Lake Michigan, a desolate island owned by a wealthy Detroit socialite became the subject of all sorts of wild conspiracy theories. And at first, a conspiracy theory is exactly what most people thought it was. While on the surface, it was just a summer camp for young boys, teaching them survivalist skills in nature, behind the scenes, these children were being flown to this island to be exploited, filmed, and traded among the men who sponsored the island's operations. The owner of North Fox Island, a man named Frank Sheldon, had purchased the land specifically for this purpose. As a matter of fact, the very first thing he did was built an airstrip on the island as a means to shuttle boys in and out. One of the men who sponsored the island was a former school teacher named Gerald Richards. He and Sheldon Walden ran a nonprofit called Brother Paul's Children Mission. The organization was supposed to help underprivileged youth connect with nature, but upon their plane touching down on the landing strip, the boys would soon realize that that wasn't going to be the case. Now, it's a lot to get into, so much so that we had to make our podcast episode about this in 2 parts, because the owner of the island would eventually flee the country, making it extremely difficult to charge him with any involvement. The story disappeared from the news fairly quickly and was just dismissed as an urban legend. But North Fox Island was just a tiny piece in a much larger picture of child trafficking rings happening around the world. It wouldn't be until the early 2000s that more people began examining the evidence themselves, realizing just how extensive this operation truly was. North Fox Island has also been tied to a series of unsolved child murders committed by an unknown perpetrator known only as the Oakland County Child Killer. It's an awful lot to dive into, but if you're interested, you can check out my 2-part episode on this topic, or I can make a part 2 here.
Never heard of this.
He's a citizen! He's a citizen!
Why are you running?
He's a citizen! He's a citizen! That's my brother-in-law!
What's your name? Jonathan Aguilar Garcia. I'm literally a U.S. citizen.
We're citizens!
Okay, then show your ID.
Get your ID!
Show you what the fuck?
We're native. What are you doing? Why'd you hit him? No! Stop! What are you doing? No! Why are you hitting my nephew?
She's trying to go to work.
What the fuck?
Bro, what? Crazy shit. Y'all some crazy. Y'all got no heart, for real. No heart. No heart. She's a female.
Get off her right now.
You guys hit her. How you guys gonna arrest her?
We're from the United States, bro. You better break the U.S., bro. To school, bro. I was going to school. I was going to school.
They're picking us off one by one. One by one.
You say during the war you can't have elections. So let me just say 3.5 years from now. So you mean if we happen to be in a war with somebody, no more elections? Oh, that's good.
Yeah, that'd be real convenient for you, wouldn't it? That's in our snow? What are they putting in our snow?
Somebody explain this to me right now, y'all, because I'm not comprehending. My brain is not comprehending. This right here is supposedly the thinnest building in the world, and it's in the Netherlands, y'all. Like, who's living in this? You're telling me a whole family living here? Look at the boat passing by. How do you explain this, y'all? This is literally simulation vibes. Check this out. What is going on here? She starts speaking in Dutch, but
Ja, dieses Haus ist wirklich so dünn, wie es aussieht.
look at this.
Habt ihr schon mal so ein dünnes Haus gesehen?
Bro, there's a whole street behind this. There's a whole canal behind this. How do you explain this? Y'all ever heard of those cities? Like, I think they're ghost cities, where places where they just build it up to make it seem like people are there. It's almost like a movie set, you know? The lights are there, the windows are there, the buildings are there, but nobody's actually inside. And I ain't gonna cap to you, y'all. I believe we're all living in a situation like that. How we have ghost cities around us, like, and there's houses around us that nobody in there, and it just be empty. But how do you explain this, man? Let me know down in the comments below, y'all. The shift is here. Let's get it. Peace out.
I feel like that's like a not a statue, but like a art.
I'm a cockroach. Want me gone? Mix
thing.
sugar with baking soda
mine.
and leave it where I crawl. I'll eat it happily. But the soda will inflate me from the inside and I won't survive.
I'm an ant. Sprinkle cinnamon or ground black pepper where I walk. I can't stand those smells and I'll leave on my own.
I'm a mosquito. Can't sleep because of me? Place lavender or eucalyptus near your bed. I I hate those smells. I won't come close.
I'm a moth. Put cedar balls or lavender sachets in your closet. These smells are unbearable to me. I won't lay eggs here.
I'm a fly. Put a bowl of apple cider vinegar with a drop of dish soup. The smell pulls me in. I land tail and sink. I'm a gnat. Wipe your sink with baking soda and vinegar. In a couple of days, I'm gone.
That's gonna be good in the summertime. But dish soup?
So, not sure who needs to hear this, but any great value sugar that you've bought within the last week, I'm assuming, has plastic in it. And I'll show you. I'll show you because I've done an experiment. I have taken 1.5 cups of sugar and rinsed it in my strainer. Let me show you. So, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna clean my strainer out so there's nothing in it. Empty, okay? Nothing but water in the measuring cup. And the sugar that I bought from Walmart on Sunday. We're gonna put the sugar in this. And then we're gonna rinse it so that way all the sugar that's actually sugar dissolves. So hot water. Dude, what the heck? This is not okay. This is not okay. So, all the sugar's out. You hear that? This is the stuff that did not melt under hot water. It does not break, it does not dissolve, and there's a lot of it. That was 1/2 cup of sugar. That is, it's not sticky, it's like silica bead, or plastic, or who knows what. But that is not sugar.
They say curiosity killed the cat, but explain this one to me. If the COVID shots were given away for free because they're life-saving, then why aren't chemotherapy, insulin, and EpiPens? Just asking.
Right, exactly.
Scientists have found a hidden prehistoric world beneath Antarctica, frozen for 34 million years. I don't even want to question why everybody finding out everything they finding out. If you know, you know. We in the time of revelation, and revelation means to reveal. What I'm gonna say is, that's where I'm moving. I ain't paying no rent. If y'all want to come with me to move there, they're gonna say Antarctica just so ice. I don't know ice. There are like tropical parts of Antarctica where there are volcanoes at. Where there is heat and water, there is life. So y'all know me. As soon as I saw this shit, I dove deep. If you don't know who Billy Carson is, lock in, nigga. When I see that land right there, I just want to think about all the good stuff that we were supposed to be. Either way it go, this could be really good or very, very bad. The way things are going, it's probably very bad. But if you just want to stay vibrating high, we can just say, you know what, it's not bad. We gonna live there, and only the good people gonna be there, and everybody gonna be nice to each other. Nobody gonna be stealing. You wanna know how I know we don't know shit? Cause we always finding some shit out. Even the most smartest motherfuckers we got on the planet always discovering shit. That's how you, what did we know if they keep finding shit? We don't know shit. We don't know nothing, bro. That's what I be trying to say, bro. We don't know nothing. If you act like you know anything, you don't know shit. Your bitch ass.
I'm with her though. Who's coming with this?
When you meet someone, what do you say to them?
What's up, bro? Okay, don't kill him, Frank. Okay. I like the way I'm feeling now. Oh my gosh, my what's funny?
Don't you forget.
Frank, what's the word? I'm living my life. That's the word.
That's
What are you, Johnny Depp? The king? Where are you getting all this stuff from?
Howdy, cowboy.
Oh, you look so handsome.
Howdy, cowboy.
I love that look. Hey, cowboy.
This is your reminder. Do not grow up. It is a trap.
Yep, we need to count our days as the US has now found an angry, violent creature the size of our entire continent emerging from our waters, and our end times now officially has a date. Many are horrified after a world-ending biblical leviathan and its head is right by Venezuela, and it is not only rising and will be fully woken up in just days, but what the US has done will end us all. As biblical verse Job 41 warns of when our ocean starts to boil like a pot, a leviathan will start to emerge, and the end is imminent. And haunting viral videos show the waters that are named Head of the Dragon, and where the mouth of the Leviathan would be is already fully boiling up. The same biblical verse cites an increase in floods and earthquakes when the creature starts to move. And recent reports are showing a severe increase in flooding and earthquakes all along the west coast, where its body would be, with the most activity in Alaska, where the tail would be. And when a creature with the tail wakes up, that is exactly what moves first. With the US recently announcing they will run Venezuela, but many theorize, is this really for oil, or is it an attempt to keep the beast at bay?
What I'm about to say is for entertainment purposes. What if that is what earthquakes are? What if earthquakes are like massive prehistoric animals underneath of us? That's why they had to tell us that our earth was round and that the center was lava. So that way we wouldn't ask if we knew the earth was flat, well, what's underneath? What's underneath the earth then? If it's flat, what's underneath there? Then they'd have to come up with something else to tell us. Round earth made sense, made the most sense, and it was the most believable, and people still to this day believe it. But I just thought about that. What if that is what earthquakes are? And that's why they never know when they're coming, because they can tell you when a hurricane's coming. They can tell you when a tsunami's coming. They can tell you when a volcano's about to erupt. They can tell you when a tornado's coming. But they don't know when an earthquake's coming. I think it's because it's coming from underneath of us. That's all.
Breaking news, and by breaking news, I mean this literally just happened last night. But in Vegas, where I live, right outside of Vegas, a 12-foot monolith showed up out of nowhere last night. Now, there's an area outside of Las Vegas, if you're familiar with Las Vegas, that's called Seven Magic Mountains. And it's this art installation. It's this gigantic structure of rocks that are different colors, and it's basically like a tourist attraction, a place where you can take photo ops and stuff like that. But last night, authorities have confirmed that a 12-foot monolith just showed up without permission, was given no permission and undetected. So there's no detection of it showing up. And they have said that it will be removed, but further investigation is going on right now before it's removed. But this literally just happened last night outside of Las Vegas. And it's not the first time that a monolith has just randomly shown up all over the entire world. But I wanted to share that with you guys now. It is on the news. You can Google it. You can research it. But yeah, a 12-foot monolith just showed up in Las Vegas.
Oh, I'm a human and I use ChatGPT so much that I'm ruining my own ability to think for myself. I'm thinking for them. Okay, go.
Oh, I'm a human and society's created so much noise in my head I can't go 15 seconds without staring at a screen. Give me dopamine. Give me dopamine.
Oh, I'm a human and I use sunscreen made of toxic chemicals to protect my skin. What? Okay, go. One more.
Oh, I'm a human and I pay taxes to a government that's actively working against my own self-interest. Kill me now!
Okay. Oh, I'm a human and I don't believe in aliens because I've never seen any proof. Like what? We are
We're
the proof. We're right here.
We're right here.
You know?
Oh. Where does he go?
Bro, I believe those are real
This
aliens.
man filmed a face in the moon and caught everything on camera. At first, it sounds ridiculous, but the footage says otherwise.
It is February 28th, 29th, 28th, 29th. I have got me a better quality camera to catch this thing in the sky. And holy moly, I am scared. I'm scared, but I'm not going to trip because I've been catching this thing for a while now. It's very ominous. There he is. There he is. There he is. There he is.
After the clip spread online, people started digging into the details. The man claims this was filmed in the United States earlier this year using a higher quality camera because he had been seeing this shape multiple times before. According to him, this wasn't a one-time illusion. He says the face appeared on several different nights. Always watching. Always looking down. Some people say it's just light and shadows. Others say pareidolia. But here's where it gets disturbing. Ancient prophecies describe signs in the heavens appearing before the end times. Strange faces. Eyes in the sky. A presence watching humanity. In the book of Joel, it said the moon will change before the final days. Other texts mention celestial beings observing the world before judgment. And modern conspiracy theories connect this exact imagery to the idea that we are being watched as something approaches. So the question is simple. What did this man really capture? A trick of light or a warning? Subscribe for daily horror stories, disturbing footage, and things the internet doesn't want you to see. What do you think this is?
Do you know why you should never eat drumsticks like the ice cream cones that you buy in the market?
No, but I used to eat those all the time, especially the ones like the peanuts on top of it.
Yeah, so this is crazy. People are finding that the ice cream is not real ice cream. And to prove this, they buy these ice cream cones and then they leave it outside of the freezer for like 24 hours. And after 24 hours, they try to see if it melts or not. Like, look at this video. They left it out for 24 hours and it's not melted. It looks like mashed potatoes, but it's not like liquid ice cream melted.
So they left it out in room temperature for 24 hours.
Room temperature 24 hours and it didn't melt. And that's what we're eating. So if you look at the boxed drumsticks, like the packaging, right? Nowhere on the packaging does it say that it's ice cream. Because legally by the USDA, they cannot say it's ice cream unless in the product they have like 10% milk fat. Drumsticks do not have that. So legally they cannot say it's ice cream, right? And look at the box. On the box it's so small where they put it. It only says 4 frozen dairy dessert cones. And they only put it super small at the bottom of the box. So since it says frozen dessert cones, that usually means it's made with like oils. There's like some milk fat, right? But there's not enough to call it ice cream. And that's why drumsticks don't melt.
Not to be a conspiracy theorist or nothing, but did y'all notice how the government was talking about that nobody was spending enough money since Christmas and the economy was down? And then next thing you know, we was having a mystery winter storm and everybody had to hurry up and go to the store and buy a bunch of groceries real fast and spend up all the money that they didn't really have to stimulate the economy. Right after the stock market had crashed, then next thing you know, inconveniently the storm was supposed to be further south, and so they had everybody in the southern parts of Tennessee and everyone buying up everything, and then the storm suddenly moved further north, and so they had everybody north buying stuff, and it's just a coincidence that they was complaining about how nobody was spending money, and then that the stock market had crashed and everything, and then next thing you know, we was having a winter storm, and then everybody had to buy up everything, and all the groceries had sold out, and everybody spent all their money up on a bunch of stuff to prepare for a storm coming. Isn't that funny? I mean, I don't believe in conspiracy theories or anything. I'm just saying, I just thought that was just so funny.
She ain't lying.
We need to delete TikTok. U.S. citizens need to delete TikTok. Anybody in the United States needs to delete TikTok. This is their privacy update. They're collecting information if you're transgender, non-binary, whether you're a citizen, whether you are not. They're collecting all this information now. This was not part of their privacy policy before yesterday. This is the privacy policy before the US had to take over for US people. This is vastly different. This is horrifying, you guys. We need to spread the word and talk about this because this was a screen grab from the Wayback Machine taken earlier this week. This is now what it says. This is not in what was earlier this week. They are going to be spying on us. This is Big Brother to the nth extreme. We all need to go on to Skylight, Blue Sky, because we are literally getting watched.
We've been getting watched.
That take place in the home they call crime. You know, they'll do anything they can to find something. If a man has a little fight with the wife, they say this was a crime, see? So now I can't claim 100%. But we are a safe city.
That guy.
What you're doing is illegal. Sir, no, you back up. I got authority on this block just like you think you do. You can't snatch people off the street without a warrant.
We're conducting.
And I'm telling you right now, federal or not, it's against the law. I'm an officer of the law too, hermano. You put hands on anyone out here, you...
Get them, Mr. Officer.
Yeah, right!
About time, y'all.
Yeah.
Let's go NYPD.
I know that's right. Put that mother in their place.
Come. We're here in the wild regions of the outback northeast where I just discovered some fucking bullshit. They call this snow. Don't treat me like a fucking hoe. Check this out. Come on. Look at this. Look at this. Burning, baby. Smells like plastic. Looks like plastic. Burns like plastic. But you know what? We knew it all along, people. Don't believe everything you hear, but half of what you see.
Hey.
Stay safe. Stay warm. And stay dangerous. Come in a high.
You too, brother.
I'm outside. It doesn't say out here.
And I've just been ordered to leave the premises. And she's yelling at me right now, so I'm gonna head back to my car and try and keep you abreast of the situation.
That was the ICE Detention Center for Children. It's sad,
We got
though.
it. We got it. I knew it. I knew the Mandela effect bullcrap. I knew they were messing with us. I found it. I found the proof. Hold on. Look at this. Hold on. Okay, hang on. Friends, right? Okay, Friends. You go to season 9, episode... Hold on. Where's it at? Episode 13, I think. The one where Monica sings. Okay? Okay. Watch this. Go fast forward. Wait, hang on. I don't know how to fast forward. Okay. Fast forward to where Monica is about to sing, but Phoebe is on stage first. Okay? This is what we're going to watch, is Phoebe on stage. Hold on. Wait till we get there. All right. So right around 14 minutes or so. Okay? Watch. What? What?
We already knew they were, that's what it said.
I thought it was just We Are the Champions.
Right.
I thought it ended there. They told us it ended. There was never of the world at the end. They said it didn't happen.
Yeah,
they said it was a Mandela effect. They said that's not how the song ends. We just watched Phoebe end it that way. You saw, I showed you in real time of it. They're full of it. I'm telling you. This is it. I got it. I got the proof.
Yeah, they're all bullish. They're all full of it.
How many of you out there actually believe that this is Mother Nature that has conjured up this storm that's apparently about to hit 3/4 of the country? Do you guys not clearly see with all three eyes? Okay, I know there's a lot of you completely asleep out there. And yes, at this point, somebody's got to talk to you like this, because if you're still using the term conspiracy theorist, in 2026, well, then you're probably drinking too much tap water and using too much toothpaste with that fluoride in it. Because apparently, a lot of people in America are suffering from amnesia, and they don't remember what natural storm clouds used to look like. Big, puffy cotton balls in the sky that used to get gray and dark. Remember those? But no, meteorologists would rather tell you guys and try to convince you that there's new terms out there suddenly, and that there's new cloud formations, with some of them even being called cataractocumulus. Do you not see the mockery? It's right in front of your face. I don't know about you, but I was always a very analytical and observant child. And well, when I was a child, I specifically remember one time showing my father the snowflakes in my hand and looking up close to them, seeing the incredible designs of these things, which literally, if that doesn't prove to you that there is an intelligent design behind this literal earth that we live on and in, well, then I truly feel sorry for you. But you know what I don't see anymore? I don't see natural snowflakes. But let me show you what I do see constantly, and what I just took a picture of 3 days ago, because it's been snowing, hailing, sleeting nonstop up in the Northeast here. That look like natural snow to you? Here's the challenge I want you guys to do. In fact, right before we get hit with this mega once-in-a-100-year storm, which somehow, some way, these once-in-a-100-year storms seem to be recurring back to back to back now all of a sudden. Ever since these big, ugly metal structures with all these panels on them were built in 2020, which, if you don't know how they play a part in what's going on with these people playing God, that's also something I would love to share with you on here and prove. But I can't. So how many of you have seen snow like this, huh? How many of you have had snow where it's not even snow, it's just these little clumpy balls dropping on us? My friends, if you took an analysis of this and melted it and took a chemical test of this, you know what you'd find in it? You'd find silver iodide and dry ice, along with a huge list of other heavy metals that don't belong in our sky, that shouldn't be being found on fucking mountain ranges, which how would aluminum get above 16,000 feet in elevation found on the crest of mountains? Making sense yet? I don't know, guys. I would love to show you so many more images, so many more factual things from actual patents that I have sat and read over 200 pages worth of documents that they openly admit what they're doing. And so many of you would still rather focus on politics and your fucking favorite politician. Guys, you are so lost on the totem pole of spiritual discernment and God-given intuition. But here's what I'm trying to get through to you. That you are in a war, guys. The war has already started. Do you not get that this is spiritual? I challenge any of you right here and now. I will put my money where my mouth is. I challenge any of you to take a picture of a sky right before, when this storm starts or right before it starts, that isn't covered in a thick haze and fog that blankets our sky, right before we get battered with this shit. If you think by any chance that it's natural for a storm to span an entire country, well, then you're likely one of those people in the category online blaming it on the wrath of God, or even worse, which I can't say on here because, well, this video won't get out to you. I'm already pushing the boundary. C-L-I-E, which is how I spell it because it's an L-I-E. C-L-I-M-A-T-E. Change. I put the captions down here so you guys can sound it out for those of you that might be a little dyslexic. Guys, wake the fuck up. I'm telling you, they're gonna keep doing this little by little because it reduces the numbers of us, humans. And well, if they can keep it a secret that they have this technology, we'll just call it, with the ability to create events like this, well, then that will keep all of you focused off of them, or ever finding out from people like myself who put the time in to research this, that they're doing these things. And so they'll keep you distracted with political bullshit, racial division, and other stories that mean fuck all in the grand scheme of things, because you are literally in the fight of your life. And I'm telling you, expect power outages, my friends, because as soon as they were able to install those smart METERS on millions of homes across the country in America, that gives them the ability to shut anything they want off with the flick of a switch. I hope you get the hint. And if you're wondering why my tongue is tinted orange, the energy I have right now lasts all day, every day. I fast every single day. I eat one meal a day. I take a morning detox drink with turmeric in it, which is exactly why my tongue is still slightly orange. It goes away. Creatine, baking soda, plenty of natural salt, and a few other natural things. Because if you don't know anything about me, I also run a health page on here. I'm 38 years young, and I feel better than I ever felt in my 20s. I also help a lot of people get back to that state as well. I'll leave it there. We'll do more. Get my follower count up, guys. I'll start doing lives and sharing more with you. Stay aware, stay awake, stay alive. See you later.
Hey, yo,
When he said those clouds were called cataractus cumulus, what I heard was cataract, okay? We know that cataracts is something that is in your eyes, right? You have to get like surgery done on it. Well, what if they named those clouds that because it puts cataracts over your third eye so you stay asleep, and that is why they are naming those clouds that, because of the chemicals that they are putting into those clouds, which are then falling onto the earth and keeping people who are still asleep more asleep and making it harder for them to remember and wake up. And they're trying to put us back to sleep, the ones that are awakened. What if? And what I just said isn't true. I'm just kidding. That's for entertainment purposes only.
check this out. Look, they are playing with the weather again, all right? Geoengineering at its finest. If you've been paying attention to the news or seeing the updates on social media, then you know. Right now, we finna have a shift in weather. And with the inclement weather happening right now in certain areas where people are not used to snow or not used to being cold, we're gonna have some people out of there. We got people whose minds and hearts, bodies is full of fear. I need you to not be fearful. That's what they want you to do. That's what feeds them. They feed off your fearful energy because they know you are scared. You don't know what to do. So what must you do? Turn to your government and start to depend on them for the answers, because you have so many questions of why, when is this happening? What's going on? Y'all finna see the stores empty because people are running to the stores, making sure they get the tissues, making sure they get the canned goods and get all the bullshit. Stop. Pay attention to what's happening. It's happening right in your face. Just like it's happening with the people that's coming, scooping up the immigrants, as they say. They picking them up and they got cameras all around, right? Why? Because those cameras and photographers are needed to make his story again. Who's going to be on the opposite side? Pay attention. Keep your eyes open. Keep your mind open. And do not have fear. Have a good day.
My conspiracy theory is they set driving up to extract emotional energy from us, because I cannot name one time I haven't drove and I just didn't get in my feelings because of the way or just driving in general. Like, driving was definitely set up to extract energy, just like social media was. Driving was a system that I think was purposely set up to like make crazy so they can extract energy from us. Because bro, like, every time I get in the car and drive, I'm always getting pissed off, I'm always getting frustrated. It's always something with people. Like, why do we have to, like, this shit is blowing me. We technically supposed to be in the future. We were supposed to have flying cars or some teleportation shit. Why are we still driving on a physical road? Why, when AI exists and shit? Like, driving had to be set up to keep our energy levels low, to piss us off.
That is not a conspiracy at all. That's crazy. Why we don't come together like that, just for all of it?
I know I ain't the smartest man in the world, but the government playing with the weather. How the f is snowing and this shit out here twisting and moving by itself like the nigga fingers on Stranger Things? I'm cool.
Right. How is it doing that? That's crazy, man.
We're finna find out.
No, yo.
That's wild.
Hey, they ain't gonna tell you. Hey, look, they ain't gonna tell you it's 3 stars in Orion's belt connected to 3 major glands in your head. It was 3 crosses on Calvary. Now, as y'all following what I'm saying, the middle gland is the pineal, that third eye that's calcified. Jesus was crucified in the middle. Now, as y'all picking up what they trying to hide? Because they ain't gonna tell you. Christ is your higher consciousness, and they ain't gonna tell you. You the Christ. John 14:12. They ain't gonna tell you that technology that you think is new, it's been out since World War II. And for 80 years, they've been studying, tracking, watching every little thing you do. But they ain't gonna tell you. Their technology is decades ahead of you, and they ain't gonna tell you. Hey, look, they ain't gonna tell you you ain't manifesting what you want, because it's probably 3 things missing. First is thought, then it's an emotional charge, and it's action applied to that emotional conviction. But they ain't gonna tell you. Your emotions bring everything into fruition, but they ain't gonna tell you. But I will, and that's why I'm telling you.
Hey, thank you, brother. Because they ain't going to tell you.
Alright guys, we're at McDonald's and I think we are experiencing the first AI worker. Just stay tuned, you'll see what I mean. Okay, I'm standing here to go get some napkins and watch this.
What the? Bro, that real life, I bet it was. I bet it was an AI robot.
Hey everyone, I just wanted to quickly make this video to prove to you that we can no longer trust anything that we see with our eyes. We can't trust images that we see on social media. We can't trust videos. We can't trust our friends. We can't trust the news. We can't trust anything or anyone. So be careful out there.
It's getting scary out here. It's been scary, bro. But we was built for this.
You want to hear something concerning? So CERN comes out and publicly apologizes. This is from Fabiola Gionatti.
How you like that?
And she says, and I quote, "We deeply apologize. Our most recent experiment might have caused the destruction of 5 parallel universes. But hasn't there been a lot of things here lately that just seem a little off? Like something's off. You just can't put your finger on it. Are we in the same universe? You want to test it? So first off, let's do this. Let's rewind before 2010 era. You had a certain flavor that you liked, right? It could have been a bag of Cheetos, you know, it could have been a Red Bull. Maybe you like those ices, you know, the slushies or something, but now suddenly you don't like that stuff no more, right? What the fuck? Not close enough, right? So the other day, I was passing by Home Depot. Since when has it become the Home Depot? Now that just could be hypothetical. Maybe I didn't pay attention. What about you?
You'll find that at Home Depot, from the ceiling to the floor, with what you get and what you say, you'll finish so much more.
At Home Depot, low prices are just... Final test. You want to see if we're in the same universe? I'm going to say some song lyrics, and I want you to finish them in the comments. This is the song that never... Remember from Lamb Chop, the little lamb Muppet looking thing? This is the song that never... What? So are we still in the same universe? You think so? Watch this.
This is the song that doesn't end.
Yes, it goes on and on, my friend.
My name is Armin, so at least in this universe, if you rock with this type of content, consider dropping a follow. If you're on TikTok, I'll pick you back up. And if you want to, I'll drop the link below. Just let me know you followed. I'll scoop you up.
In my reality, it's always been, this is the song that doesn't
New Yorkers have
end.
got to be scratching their head saying, what's with the sixes? This is what I'm talking about. This is what I was working on, Gail, when I ran in here. Think about this. 1996, all right? We had a storm that delivered 20.2 inches, the fifth biggest in city history. 10 years later, 2006, we pick up our second biggest snowstorm ever, 26.9. 10 years after that, 2016, we pick up the biggest snowstorm in New York City history, 27.5. What does 10 years later, this Sunday, on 2026 hold? We shall find out, Gail.
Interesting.
They're lying to you, bro. They're lying to you. Andrew Tate, Iman Ghazi, Luke Belmar. They're trying to tell you to go do drop shipping, to go do affiliate marketing, to do SMMA, to do trading and crypto and shit. Fuck that shit. Do you know what they're making? Do you not realize what they're making? They're making videos for you to watch. You are the product, bro. You're watching these videos. You are the product. Even watching my videos, you're paying my rent, you're putting food on my table, you're giving me money. You're making me richer, bro, every day. Look, listen. They're telling you to go this way, but in reality, they're going this way. It's completely different things, bro. That's what you guys gotta understand. They don't want you to know. They do not want you to know. But I'm gonna spit it out right now. Content creation is the future, bro. Making videos is the future.
This one's in Thailand.
I've been to Thailand before.
Have you?
Beautiful.
Beautiful, beautiful.
What comes with the island?
There's a small villa there. You could practically build what you want.
They're building things.
Yeah, there's.
Do the islands come with the children, or the children?
This island does have a small school. There are children.
Okay, so I didn't know if that was a stipulation.
Yeah.
What countries are near to abduct them from?
Cambodia, Thailand, Laos, Vietnam,
Philippines.
The Philippines.
Of course.
The Filipinos, you know, if they're not being a nurse, they're being your crew. Okay, so.
True.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. What age ranges?
Below 10, I don't really.
Nasty, dirty ass old man.
Shit. Look at this.
Shit makes me sick, bro.
Look at the eyes. Look at that. Now ask yourself this. Oh, shit. Hold on. Isn't that ice? Hold on. Oh, hold on. Could that would be what's going on in Antarctica, in the Caribbeans, y'all? Cause look at this. What? Look at the ice. Now look at Venezuela. Look at this, y'all. Hold on. Do y'all know that Venezuela originally means Little Venice? They gave it the name Little Venice. Like, break down that word Venice. Ven ice. Ven ice. Little Ven ice? So big Ven ice over here, right? And then Little Ven ice? Are they trying to tell us something? Because again, the process of brumation.
Extreme cold, alligators enter brumation. They freeze in place with their heads above the ice so they can breathe. Watch this. That blink? They're alive.
See, I truly believe that this is the same thing that's going on over here, that they're using high-level technology to freeze this in place. Because why would you name Venezuela, right? Little Venice, Little Ven ice. Then you got all this ice over here, and then reptilian heads around this. This is crazy, y'all. But let me know what you guys think about this video. The shift is here. Let's get it. Peace.
I do not think that it is a reach. I do not believe it is. Yeah. Go Cleveland. Representing Cincinnati today. But if we all came together like that.
What's going on? What's up with you? Watch out, man.
United States Border Patrol.
What's wrong with me? I don't know what they on with me, bro. I got cameras. Y'all tweaking. You got the right to what?
You see how they stopped, looked around?
Y'all got the right to what? I got cameras.
They're out of control, bro.
Something wicked this way comes. That's fucking crazy. A straight fucking line across the sky.
Right. Since when did clouds start doing that? Never.
Strawberries. Think I'm clean? Soak me in salt water. Watch the little white bugs crawl out. Enjoy your extra protein.
Blender base. Unscrew the bottom. The rubber ring is hiding black mold. You are making a fungus smoothie. Scrub it.
Loofah. I don't clean you, I infect you. I'm full of dead skin and mold. Throw me away and use a washcloth.
You cook me straight from the bag? I am covered in starch and arsenic dust. Rinse me until water runs clear.
Look at the bottom, that brown sludge. It's bacteria, spit, and mold. Wash me, you nasty human. Green potato. Stop. Do not eat my skin. I contain solanine. I am a neurotoxin. Peel me deep or toss me out.
Fabric softener. I coat your clothes in wax. I make waterproof so they don't dry you. Use white vinegar instead.
Showerhead. Look up. See that crust? That's biofilm. You are inhaling bacteria soup every morning. Soak me in vinegar.
Look at my gears. That black gunk is rotting food from last year. Wash me or enjoy the bacteria sauce. I am a mold factory.
My water tank is dark and damp. Run vinegar through me or enjoy drinking spores.
Oh, I'm a human and I have to pay money to live on planet Earth, even though I literally evolved here. What are they doing? Go.
Oh, I'm a human and I've been conditioned by an oppressive system to believe that material things are what bring true joy. No, I don't! No, I don't!
I got. Oh, I'm a human and I tell people I'm reading a new book, even though I'm just listening to it on audio because I lack the focus and attention span to read words on a page. That's not reading.
That's not reading. That's right. Give me that. Oh, I'm a human and I need privacy when I go to the bathroom. Don't watch me pee-pee. Don't watch me pee-pee.
They're animals. I got one more. Oh, I'm a human and I think everybody's looking at me and paying attention to me all the time like I'm the star of my own reality show. That's not true. You're not.
You're not.
You're not. Just live your life.
Be free.
Live your life and be free, friend.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? I'm finna try this ice and shit. Everybody talking about, and the ice ain't melting and all type of little shit. I just want to see. I just want to see if it gonna work. And this ice is not melting, man. Y'all see that here first? This shit here got a smell to it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all see that shit? Ain't no water dripped or nothing. So y'all don't see this shit, really? Look. Where's the water dripping?
That's wild.
What is this black shit on here? What is it? It's like some plastic or something. You know what I mean? Man, y'all still think it's a game? Okay. Y'all see what's going on? I ain't never seen this before. This motherfucker ain't dropped the water in my hand. Been sitting, look at my hand. Dry as a powder house. And I got the heat on. I got the heat on 90. Make it make sense. Make it make sense, man. Y'all better, hey man, tap in, man. It's your boy NLB, most definitely tap in, man. Y'all gonna be this shit fake now. I told y'all to be it. Y'all see it here. Check it in.
It's just crazy.
Rain, sleet, or snow, it's got to go. I hate this job so bad. They don't even want these bills. Ain't nobody even out here or nothing. It's just me. Why y'all ain't shovel these stats? I can't get these gloves messed up. Oh yeah, this the nice side of the street here. They be snow blowing up. They don't stop though. Hey, Miss Jones, thank you for shoveling your little steps. It was safe, and I got your check, and I got a certified from juvenile court. What, you got some badass kids in there? They'll whoop my little ass, won't they? Can I come in and warm up for a little minute? Please? You got some hot chocolate? You got to sign for this certified. Hey, boss, I'm not going to make it back by 6 o'clock. I don't know what to tell you. I'm out here doing the best I can. 6:30. What's that going to do? 30 little minutes? I'm not going to make it back by 6:30. No. Nah, I'm not. I'm not gonna make it back. I'm gonna do the best I can. What you want me to deliver the packages, bring the mail back? I'll do what I can.
I had to throw some little funnies in there, you know.
I'm not touching the car. Leave me alone. Look what they're doing. It's sneezing.
Oh, baby.
This is my wife. She's having a seizure. They're trying to rip the baby out of her hand. She's having a seizure. Fitchburg, Massachusetts. This is what's going on this morning. Stop yelling at her. Stop yelling at her because you feel insecure.
Hello?
Is there a reason you're following us?
No, we're just...
You lost?
Yeah, we're a little lost.
I don't care if you record, this is your one warning. If you follow us again, we're gonna stop you, we're gonna break your window, and we're gonna rip you out and arrest you, okay?
Alright.
This is your one warning.
Yeah, can I ask
You
a few
got it?
questions, though? Can I ask you a few questions, though?
Take care.
What the fuck?
Oh, hell no.
Bro, they literally just threatened to rip me
Out
break
of our
the
car.
windows and rip me out of the car. What
Yeah,
the
but
fuck?
why are they following them? Why are you following the police? But they were wrong. They should not have said that.
What's that?
Yeah, run, go. Yeah! Yeah! I know that's right. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I love that for him. I am so glad he got away. Listen, man, them ICE agents are out of control. And guess what? The only people that can stop them is us. We're the only ones that can stop the nonsense from continuing to happen. If we don't stand up for ourselves, it's going to continue to happen. They are picking us up one by one, and they're going to continue to pick us up one by one until there's so few of us left that we have no choice but to comply. I will not comply. I will not. I'm not. I won't do it. And what I just said isn't true. This is for entertainment purposes. Thank you for tuning in to Lady Boss Energy, where we uplift, motivate, and inspire each other to get shit together. If you haven't already, please like, comment, and subscribe. And if you know somebody who you think might enjoy watching this, share it with them. I hope you have an amazing 24 and the best 7 yet. And I pray that divine radiates love and kindness and compassion and abundance and peace and joy and all the things over your life. Today, tomorrow, and forever. Till I see you on the next one. I love you.